I'm Brandi Pruente. I'm here to talk about the 4-day school week proposal. For the last 12 days, I've expressed my questions and concerns with the public on social media. Tonight, I'm going to take a different approach and share the comments others have made on this proposal. First, I want to point out an important piece of the engagement. Many people contacted me saying they were not aware this was happening until I started sharing about it. On the need for Monday childcare, forcing people to pay more money for childcare in this economy is reckless at best, mean-spirited at worst. This would have been a horrible thing for me as a single mom, along with not being able to afford the extra cost. I was so tired of constantly putting my daughter into another daycare situation. She was in daycare all summer because I had to work, holidays because I had to work. This is a terrible decision. On engagement and communication with the community, I'm really worried about this, and I don't think the board is considering anyone's feelings, especially the teachers. I feel like the decision is already made. It's a shame that a decision of this magnitude is not being put to a vote by the patrons of the ISD. Why are they even bothering with all this PR when it would appear that they have already made the decision? I honestly think the decision has already been made to do this, and our opinions don't really matter. On the longer school day and the effects we will see on students. Our school day is already too long, especially for younger children. There is no way my students benefit from being in school as long as they are proposing. This plan will not retain staff. So many other more important problems are driving our valued teachers out of our district, and it does not serve students. Kids will be exhausted, and we will see a rise in behaviors with the additional time added to the day. Students will be walking or getting on or off the bus in the dark. From a special education perspective, in my opinion, this is awful. With some programs, life skills, for example, routine is vital. Changing to a 4-day week not only messes with that, families are now stuck with finding care for a special needs child 1 day a week. Or if the life skills child still comes to school, what's the plan for those teachers, and what's the plan for classified staff like paras? On the domino effects in the community. We might give it a year, but I could see this forcing us to move outside of Independence. If this happens, it will be interesting to see how many families move out of ISD boundaries and into surrounding districts. I fear it will be worse for the city of Independence. And what about the Hispanic families? One might well assume that they were not factored in at all. On teacher recruitment and retention. I feel like the focus here is on bringing teachers to the district, but what about how many teachers that already work for the district that will leave if they do this? No one has asked us if it's a change we want to see if we are already here. It's all about bringing people in. Nothing about this makes me say, yes, I really want to work for ISD. No research exists to prove less school days and longer hours accomplishes anything. If teacher retention or hiring is a concern, then they should look within to find out why. Resorting to a gimmick that works in business world is not the answer for academia. I don't see this as a selling point for getting new teachers. I think a year-round schedule would be better than this. You want the best teachers and you want them to stay. It's pretty simple. Pay them and respect them. I've been talking about this with teacher friends, and there is zero chance that I would work for ISD just because there were only 4 days. No thanks. I'll keep my 5-day work week, and no one I've talked to has been like, heck yes, sign me up. I just wonder who it will actually recruit. I used to teach in ISD. I took a slight pay cut to work in a neighboring district where I don't have to serve on multiple committees. I'm trusted as a professional to do my job well, supported consistently when conflicts rarely come up,
1 minute.
and I have the classroom resources I need to provide the best education. If this is to retain teachers, I'm confused as to why our only input in this conversation has been one survey. The staff members I've engaged with in this potential change don't have enough information to be adamantly for making them skeptical. The employees I know simply wanted to be treated much differently than they are now. They would like a true voice. They would like to be on the front line of proposed change such as this. It comes down to very simple truth. People care about the way you make them feel. There are dozens of ways districts and building leadership could do better without making the monumental change of a 4-day week. On the staff daily schedule. This is one of the reasons why I left ISD. I was teaching 3 preps, one of which was an AP course, taught 7 sections a day with one 40-minute plan. At my current position, I teach 2 preps, have 3 planned periods, and teach 5 sections a day. Teaching in the ISD was traumatic, and the stress caused both physical and mental health challenges that I will have to manage for the rest of my life. These comments make it very clear.
Thank you. Thank you for your comments, Brandi.